Yeah.
They'll love it too.
Oh, jeez.
They'll do it just to do it in defiance. Like,
Defiance. All right, we're getting ready to start. The Peacemaker Who Went to War. This was a book written in 1963 by AMI Press, Washington, New Jersey. AMI stands for Ave Maria Institute. The life of Blessed Nun Alvarez Pereira, precursor of Our Lady of Fatima, principally from writings by Alessio Bactaglia. Fatima, it's on Tucker's wall. Every time we read this book or they see that, they go, hey, that's what's on Tucker's wall. Yeah, Fatima, he has a Fatima poster. While publishing this present volume merely has an historical record in the use of the words saint, miracle, etc., we wish to conform to all the decrees of Pope Urban VIII, March 13th, 1625, June 5th, 1631. Preface. It's beautiful. That sun is so warm. Long before World War II, when he was a student in Rome, the Reverend Gabriel N. Posbach, since become Assistant General in his Venerable Order of Carmelites, translated Alessio Bactaglia's biography of Blessed Nuno, based on the famous Portuguese work by Oliveira. During the years that followed, Blessed Nuno's life and message came to have international appeal and significance. Portugal remained neutral through the great war that Our Lady foretold at Fatima. Interest in Portugal and Blessed Nuno, and especially in the 1917 apparitions at Fatima, grew apace. So Father Gabriel poured over his translation, added to it, asked many persons to read and comment on it, and prayed to Blessed Nuno that it would one day be of some use. Finally, just before departing on a special mission to Australia in 1943, he left the material for this book. Later, he went to Portugal, where he now labors on the last steps to Nuno's canonization. We have adhered very much to the original, and the very style sometimes betrays it. We have preferred not to elaborate much on the known facts because once the reader has plunged into the book, the facts hold their own allure. However, there is so much that the imagination can legitimately create about the person of Nuno, about his colorful parents, about all the persons that move through the pages, from Cleopatra like Lenora, Tellus, to the gentle Lady Irene, that the reader will gain so much more from the book as he lets his fancy run with it. It bears the buds of high spiritual as well as material adventure. We pray that the Holy Constable, the saint in uniform, the peacemaker who went to war, the precursor of Fatima with his panacea of rosary and scapular, will persuade the reader, in the words of his lady at Fatima, have courage, there will be peace. John M. Haffert. Chapter 1, page 1, 13 years. Don Nuno Alvarez Pereira went to war in defense of his country. He fought, he killed, he received many decorations. He was wounded, but he was lucky enough to come home. 500 years after he fought his battles, the Blessed Virgin made what was perhaps her most spectacular appearance on earth. Her appearance on October 13th, 1917, at Fatima, on the very ground on which Nuno fought, and holding in her hands the very symbols under which Nuno led his troops to that place 500 years before. This amazing Nuno, Our Lady's knight, led a life bridging centuries, stranger than fiction, fought with the mystery of war and evil, gold-touched by the sun of the promise made in 1917 by Our Lady at Fatima. In the end, my immaculate heart will triumph, and there will be peace. When we look at the soldier in the foxhole, The boy languishing in a prison camp with memory peopled by murderous horrors. The boy coming home from battle thin and shaken and unseasonably aged. We see there is a perplexed, heavy eyes,